Evening, everybody. Welcome to another night of Hennessy Racing. I'm your host, Speed. Since you can already hear him laughing, you know he's here. Electric Days. Welcome to another championship stream. Any thoughts?
Man, funny days, and fun days, So hope the best for all these top four drivers.
Yeah, well, you know, and before we get to our other guest, I feel like there's another guest who doesn't join us as often here in the booth. He's a funny guy. He also is competing in the championship for tomorrow night in the number 13. I believe it's a Toyota on
That's
SHR actually.
yeah.
Jojo, welcome.
Hi.
Okay,
Pineapple.
and and the other guy in the booth, he's in here quite a bit. You know him very well, Mr. Code Red Do, Mr. Always Jake. Jake, welcome to the booth.
Glad to get a chance to be here for a very exciting championship night that we have in store for you guys. In case you guys missed it earlier, we got a chance to talk to 3 out of the 4 championship drivers that will be competing for the Truck Series Championship tonight. And Speed, if you don't mind, I'll get a chance to announce the 4 that will be competing for this Season 5 Truck Series Championship. In the 18 is Fire Slayer, in the 51 of King Henry, in the 2 of Shake and Bake, and then the 20 of Captain Jack. Those will be the 4 drivers that will be competing for the championship tonight. And of course, we've all seen the format that pretty much we've seen this entire time. Whoever finishes the highest will win the championship. So even if they are like back in 20th, they can still potentially win the Truck Series Championship. Speed, you out of all people have seen both King Henry and Fireslayer worked very, very hard to get to where they are. How are you feeling as most Masopes has 2 JGR drivers competing for a championship tonight?
Yeah, we're very excited. As you know, mathematically, it just makes sense for each driver to have a 25% chance to win the championship. Here at JGR, we feel like we have a 50% chance to win the Trucks Championship, and we have probably the most dominant Cup Series season we've seen in a little bit from our driver in Cup. So we're very excited for Championship Week. A little disappointed in both myself and Ten that we couldn't get it there in Xfinity, but very excited, both Masopes and all of us, to see Fire and Henry compete tonight.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
And of course, JoJo, I'm going to ask you this though, for someone who has been a part of this league since season 1, along with myself, you have been involved in numerous championship 4 races. What's the pressure going to be set on for these drivers tonight?
Season 2, and I've only been in 2, but the
Um,
pressure is high. They've Final Four, even though it's a video game, you definitely want to win. Especially these 4: Shake, Cap, then Jack, King Henry, and Fire Slayer, all competitive guys. So, you know, I think they're nervous, but I think they're ready as well.
and of course, Electric Days, what's at stake for Shake and Bake is that he can become the first ever Hennessy driver to win 3 championships tonight. How much the pressure is set for Shake and Bake tonight?
I mean, we heard it from him earlier in the interview, and I'm for sure y'all heard it from him earlier in Control Chaos. Like he said, he don't feel that much pressure. I mean, he's already been here. He already know what he's able to do, what he can pull off. He knows that he can pull off a three-peat possibly if everything just go his way. But it's always gonna be a chip on his shoulder, especially for the ending of this race. There's a lot that goes into it, so anything can happen for Jake.
All right, and of course, let's go ahead and ask up in the booth as far as picks tonight. Electric, I'm gonna start off with you. Who do you got becoming our season 5 Truck Series champion?
Whew. Well, I mean, some people already have him locked in as the three-peat, so I might as well say his name, Shake and Bake.
All right, Speed. Who do you got when becoming the champion tonight?
You know, Shake isn't very confident in his ability, and since winning the race to lock himself into the championship four, he's been kind of cooling down, just vibing mid pack. And one of my teammates happens to drive the number 18 truck. He's been pretty hot lately. Pause. And he's pretty good at these mile and a halfs, especially when it comes into tire wear and fuel saving. So I expect Fire to do very well tonight, and I hope he wins it all.
Alrighty, and of course, JoJo, let me ask you this: so, who do you see becoming the champion tonight?
All right, so this isn't my pick to win, but this is who I think's gonna win. I think Fire Slayer is gonna get it done here in Hennessy Performance League. I think he's got the best truck. I think he's gonna go out there, lead some laps, and be there whenever it's all said and done.
I
All
just hear
right.
Dale Hart Senior. I just hear Dale Hart.
Well, very well said on that, JoJo. Once again, though, I do want to say this on behalf of myself and everybody else in the booth. Thank you to all the admins that have made Season 5 what it is today. We cannot wait for Season 6 to come up. And, of course, a lot of changes is going to be made. Yeah, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page. Stay tuned for that because we have new owners, new different changes within the teams. You guys will get a chance to check that out for Season 6. But for right now, we got to end things off with a Season 5 Truck Series champion. And of course, that's not only the one thing you guys need to know about, but tomorrow night, doubleheader for the Xfinity Series Championship. JoJo's going to be a part of it, Heredia, Killer, and Jackson Altman. And as well as for the Cup Series, it'll be Brody, Joker, Fistbuster, and YB Beta. Those are the drivers that are competing for both, not for the Xfinity title and Cup Series title. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night because you guys do not want to miss out on that. I know I'll be getting a chance to call on the Cup Series race. I think Speed and maybe Electric. We'll get a chance to find out who's going to be our Cup Series champion come tomorrow night. So, gentlemen, I'm going to ask y'all this. Are y'all ready? I mean, are y'all ready for a great night tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. I definitely need to have my volume down on that one. Speed, you ready?
I'm always ready for these type of events. You know what I mean?
You could say you're always Joker.
Electric Days. Are you ready to call a champion tonight?
Oh, lights out. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Electric.
Man,
Okay.
man is literally playing the Boston Bruins goal
You
song
know what,
thing,
Electric?
whatever it is.
This is why the Eagles lost on Monday.
Bro, 8-1. 8-1.
How do you lose the Commanders? What are we doing?
Yeah, how do you lose the Jesus?
All Alrighty, but yet, we'll get a chance to root for the Steelers come Sunday, like I will. But no, I mean, I really do want to say this, so it's gonna be a great time. Thank you three for joining me because we are in for a great race. Obviously we're here at Miami Speed. What's so special about Miami?
I mean, the track itself, you don't. Most people don't think it's very special. It just kind of looks like your typical mile and a half. But because the real life NASCAR Cup Series and Xfinity Series and Truck Series for God, I want to say I don't have a real 100% accurate number, but it was for about 20 years. They had the championship finale here. Jimmy Johnson won all 7 of his titles at Miami.
Yeah,
Guys like
better, better.
guys like Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, your modern era legends of NASCAR have all won titles at Homestead, Miami. So in real life NASCAR history, and now officially in Hennessy history, it has a lot of importance. And although the glitch out of turn 2 is a pain, I think Homestead, Miami is very special for that reason.
All right, and of course, real quick though, I do want to get a chance to announce who's going to be on the pole. It'll be Freedom Flyer who's going to be on the pole for tonight's race. I know Freedom is ready to get a chance to seek some, at least get a chance to have a win before we end things off here. And you'll see a lot of different faces going to some different teams because we'll end up having the Hennessy Performance League Season 6 draft coming up here for y'all very soon. Electric, you out of all people have seen what racing is here at Homestead is like. Talk about, I mean, will we be seeing people run the Larson line? Is what they call it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that line is dangerous, though. Having to be all the way up on that high line, you can't get loose and hit the driver under you and possibly in that driver's day So it would be good to drive on that high line, but also would be dangerous, especially when the truck gets on the long run side.
Yeah. Well, real quick though, I shouldn't have read the main chat because it's actually King Henry is going to be starting on pole for tonight's race.
I mean,
Wow.
he's in the final four. He's going to need to bring that speed, and he's going to need to keep it all night. And I do
And
officially have a final number, by the way, on this point I was proving earlier. Homestead was the final race for at least the Cup Series in real life for 17 seasons. So, a lot of history.
wow, a lot of history being made here, and of course we get a chance to make it here. Last year was at last season was at Las Vegas, I believe, and now here we go tonight at Miami. It's gonna be a very fun race. Sit back, relax, and once we get a chance to get the green to go join the race, we'll bring you all the coverage. Once again, stage points don't really matter. It's about who finishes the highest will become the champion. Once again, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe because we're all set to crown a Season 5 Truck Series champion. Speed, do you have any final thoughts before we head to the racetrack?
Go Fire Slayer.
Alrighty. Electric, you have any final thoughts before we go green?
Man,
All right.
I'm about to say I don't have nothing to say. I mean, it's just hopes for some great racing.
All right, and of course, a man, we got to talk to a man who's going to be competing for a championship tomorrow. JoJo, do you have any final thoughts before we get to the ring?
Go trucks, go!
Okay.
This is going to be a really great booth tonight here, y'all. But also, I definitely got to send us a shout out to Speed because he's been the one doing most of the broadcast in the Truck Series and all that with the F1 Series. It's going to be a very incredible one. But thank you, Speed, for all that you've done. Really excited. And of course,
That
thank you guys in the
Weisenheimer over
comments.
there and all the people in the comments.
I was gonna say thank you guys down there in the comments. We
Can
cannot
we
wait.
join?
No, not yet. I don't know if we get a chance to yet.
I'm gonna go
No,
race.
not yet. Yeah, we're still waiting to have the green to get a chance to join. But if y'all check out the comments, Electric You especially, you'll get a good laugh.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, I was. Hey, he said take a drink every time I yell. Oh,
All right, so we're allowed to join. Let's go ahead. All
You
right.
guys ready for some
here
championship
we go.
racing?
Ready for
Let's.
some great racing.
All right. Wish the best of everyone who's going to be competing for a championship tonight. Who's going to be our Season 5 Truck Series champion? We're about to find out here in just a few short seconds. Of course, you got to love that Fanatec logo.
Yeah. If you haven't yet, folks, it's been up for 2 years. Sure hope you've at least thought about a Fanatec by now.
And if you didn't, NASCAR Heat 5, it's telling you to buy one.
It's telling you to buy one right
All
there.
right, and
Recommended.
we are underway here at Miami. As you see, Captain Jack's now taking the lead over King Henry. You see a lot of these drivers like Terry taking the top side.
That's shaking making the lead, not Captain.
Oh, Shake and Bake, sorry. Yeah, I'm already butchering things up. I need to grab me some more water. But Shake and Bake is taking the lead.
Got Fire Slayer stream up. This is only 14 lap stage. Obviously, we're already in lap 2.
Yep. King Henry and Shake and Bake already. Top two already. Then at least a little bit of a sell with the single pack between these two, but then the behind them it's a little bit crazy. I mean, we looking at Terrorists, looking at Drunk Fest, looking at a couple of Secure the Perks. Tiger finally wanted to show up today for the final race of the season. Great job on his facts. Fire
Where's Grandpa
Slayer.
at?
Yeah, Fire Slayer's in that pack.
Grandpa's hanging out in that pack back there. Give him a minute.
And Jack is all the way in the back. Well, he's
Grandpa.
behind the pack of Fire Slayer, so.
That's funny.
hoping
Yeah.
like a pow.
So pretty much you see Shake and King Henry. They're the only two Chip 4 drivers right in front of the field. They're slowly about to pull away. You can see the line that the 51 is running. He's trying to run to the bottom. Meanwhile, Shake is running that top side. The top side may be working great for people, but yet it seems like it's been going really well for Shake and Bake here. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody's spinning down the back. I see a spin in the back. I don't know who that was, but yeah, looks like we're
They
all.
saved it.
Ooh.
Oh,
As
Yep,
Henry
that's
makes
Grandpa in
contact,
the wall.
per sources, I don't think these two like each other very much. The two battling for the lead and the championship lead right now.
Yep, and it's 3 wide right in front of that 18. I don't know what to really say about him because him and Captain Jack, they both gotta make their way up to the front so they can try to see if they can have a chance at this championship. Because even though this is the start, I mean, track position here is key as he hits the wall again. Not a good start for Fireslayer. 99 passes him drunk fest, and here comes Captain Jack making a move on him.
yeah, and of course, right now, I got a chance to talk to Fireslayer earlier today. He said he was definitely feeling the pressure, first time being in the Championship 4, but he said he was ready to go. But yeah, he's still got a long ways to go for him to catch up to the front as Shake and Bake is leading over the 51 King Henry. Of course, we see a non-playoff driver wanting to get involved in the battle with these two Championship 4 drivers and secure the perks in the 17.
Yeah, he's gone up there and, well, he's securing the perks right now. I mean, look at him go.
There he goes.
Grab.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll say Daltor gets a drink on that one. Go ahead, Electric.
Yep, and there we go with that 17. I mean, like y'all was saying, he definitely is securing some perk 30s because I don't know what that man is on right now. Great job by him already in this first stage. Hope he can keep it up. He's staying with the championship 2 right here. So
Yeah.
great job on him.
Yeah, and real quick though, right now Captain Jack is the only one who seems to be struggling because he's all the way in the back of the pack. And of course, Fireslayer being the third out of the Championship 4, but meanwhile, you see both Shake and King Henry are battling out, and yet, the big question is before the race is that will we see some sort of aggression from the 51? I say no, but then again, I mean, anything can happen here if it comes to win the championship.
I say yes, but not this early.
Yeah.
We don't have to watch NFL highlights to know that King Henry's willing to lay down the stiff arm at any given moment.
Yeah, I feel like if he tried to make a move anytime now, it would be detrimental to him later on in the race because, like I said earlier, a little bit earlier in this race, they go King Henry getting under. If you make any wrong mistakes around these trucks, they will come right back after you and cost yourself a championship. So,
Oh, here he comes from down under. Pause.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought that King Henry was gonna make a move right there to the inside of the two of Shake and Bake, but right now, I mean, it's early in the race to be able to make some drastic moves. Knowing full well that what matters is the third and final stage. Do you see some contact being made, trying to use his bumper to move Shake out of the way, and he's gonna get to this outside. Going to the outside, he goes. 3 wide, here comes Secure the perks, and look at the 40 of Freedom! Wants to get involved with the mix, and of course the 33 of Tiger in the mix.
Weird to see Tiger up here after him not showing up multiple races, you know. Oh, the 40 getting loose. 2 was getting loose too. Like I said, that high line will get that truck loose, and you can end somebody's race off of it possibly. Glad they was able to hold on to it.
Yeah, but watch the 51 get the momentum off the top on this straightaway. He's going to go right back to the side-by-side with the 17 truck. Problem is at that bottom right now. It's just a little bit better everywhere else.
He clears them. Here are the perks showing up and doing really good. There we go. With the crossover move, he's trying to get the stage when it looks like for King Henry. trying to fight with the 17. You gotta gain as much track position as you can. You cannot fall back anywhere behind that 8th position, I could say, for the championship.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, if I'm the 51, I mean, right now, you're first out of the championship 4. You need to focus on staying in your position. Let the 17 go. It doesn't matter if he does win the race. What matters is, in this situation, is being the highest, and that's exactly what King Henry needs to do. Just needs to, stay calm, stay focused, because he knows that right behind the 33, Shake and Bake's waiting for the 51 to make a wrong move for him to be able to execute it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got to have the awareness to say, well, if Shake's going to run 4th to 5th all race, all I need is third or better to win the championship. Unless Fire or Cap come up here and make some noise. Speaking of Fire, as we're on the last lap of the stage, he's made his way back up to P9. He's in the little blanket back there.
Oh, when he's down, the 88 hit him. He losing a position to the 99 possibly, and he's okay right now. But Dalator, you got to drink on that one.
And of course, right now, but Secure the Perks will win this stage, and right behind him, King Henry. Then I think Tiger, Shake, and Freedom. Go ahead, Speed.
Oddly enough, I mean, for a second I thought Fire was going to the inside wall, but he actually gained a spot out of that scenario because he passed the other truck who slowed down. I think it was the 88 you mentioned.
Yep.
So Fire went from about P12 was his lowest, now he's all the way back up to P8. This next stage here is going to be at least 15 laps. I would say a little less if it's saying that before caution. Usually they take at least a lap off. I forget if it's 3 like the rest, and this is going to be 12, or if it's just 14.
We'll definitely have to see for sure. One person we haven't got a chance to hear from is JoJo. JoJo, what do you think about this race so far?
Not gonna lie, I was filling something out. So is that in the stage 1?
Alrighty, and we're back underway here at
stage 2. Stream? Jesus Christ. Be better.
Is it the end of stage 1?
Yeah, that was the end of stage 1. And
Alright, we got Secure Perks in the lead. We got the 51 of King Henry currently leading our final 4, but Shake and Bake not far behind him. We got Tiger battling for 3rd with Shake and Bake. We got Freedom running 5th, and then Cap 6th, and Fire Slayer 7th.
Yep.
Oh boy, but look at the contact from the 2.
Good. Look at it. Look at it. There go Tiger right there, moving up his place, moving up his position to 3rd, but here comes Shake getting that little side draft. You know his crew chief is talking about getting that side draft. Chad Knaus is trying to work his best right now with Shake and Bake, I'm for sure.
Okay. We just casually calling Joker Chad Knaus too, eh? Alright.
Alright, here we go. We also have Shake getting a good run coming out of the turn 2. And he's going to look under the 17. You also, that man, King Henry. Remember, he said earlier that he wasn't going to be good.
Fire.
Oh, Jesus, Fire.
What'd he do?
He's trying to go too hot. What is that guy smoking? He just... I just saw one miscellaneous truck by himself in the blue on the first stretch.
I don't know what that guy's Perks coming right back for first. He said, no. Take that right back from him. Shake is following up behind.
Oh boy. And look at the 51. He knows that the 2 is right there on the outside as we do see these 2 going side by side.
They ain't gonna do nothing now. They're gonna wait. Battling it out right here for this 2nd place position. Grandpop getting slowed up. Him and Captain Jack is going past them, but the Fire Slayer's going. Oh, go! Fire Slayer to the wall! Oh my god. Not good. Jack got hooked, and it just went right into Fire Slayer. I know he's pissed off. This is not. Oh, everybody.
Oh my god.
What just happened? Oh god.
Looks like the 88 made contact with the wall and the Ford truck.
Well, everybody did it look like on my screen.
And meanwhile, back up front, the 2 passed the 51. The 51 is getting loose off the M2.
Yup. Here we go. Right back up to the front. Worm lagged out. That's sad, but they shake right back into second place, holding off King Henry, it looks like. Up in that front. That 10 getting loose had to fall to the back. King Henry fell some positions, but Shake is in second. About to be in third, it looks like, possibly. Almost 3 wide, but back down to 2.
Yeah,
King Henry's gonna fall behind.
Something's going on with Tiger NASCAR because he's losing a lot of spots. He's back down to, I think, the top 5 at the moment for Tiger, which we've not got to see in quite some time. Glad to see how fitting he is to get just make his return on the final race.
Oh, we got trucks crashing. We got trucks doing gymnastics.
Oh, and that's everybody. And he was
That
slipping.
is caution.
Oh, God.
That is caution. The 45 said, I believe I can fly on that one as we have our first actual caution of the night. I hope you got that, Speed.
I did. That's why I said we got trucks crashing. We got trucks doing gymnastics.
Wow. That'll go into the main chat. So, we've had our first actual caution of the night. After we've seen the 45 go up in the air, a couple of trucks got involved. So that could give King Henry some breather, considering the fact that we just saw him getting really loose off the 2. I don't know what he's thinking about here, but he definitely needs to tighten up his setup.
Yeah, and I think another guy who needed a breather was Fire. Both those guys of JGR need a breather, and they got it right now.
And as you talking about that right there, about a breather, there goes Shake, King, and Jack, all right there. And, ooh, Tiger's going to fall right behind. Here comes Shake making a move for 3. He's going to move, secure purse, but it looked like that was clean a little bit. Bumped him up just a tiny bit, gave him the room. King Henry and Jack right behind that man Shake. 3 wide, Freedom is going to send it. We don't know if that would be smart right now.
Oh my gosh!
They bump! They
oh my
in.
gosh! The 17, that had been a move from the 51.
Here comes the 51. Couldn't do it. 3-4 wide. Great racing. Oh, Fire Slayer in the wall again. Not a good race for him. Tiger fell all the way back.
Tiger got loose on the straightaway, and Fire was just the truck below him.
He's an
and look who's right there in third, though. Captain Jackson third received 3 out of our 4 championship 4 drivers. Up to the top 3 at the moment, Shake, King Henry, and Jack.
Yep, and this is only stage 2, and we have this much action right now. The top 3, there go Jack, going to make a move under King. King Henry might get a little pissed off by it, knowing that they can all probably drive off and then fight against each other, but Jack don't want that to happen.
Something that we said earlier in our Control Chaos show earlier today is that these drivers have to control their emotions. And unfortunately, we're not seeing that out of these drivers because they know what's at stake.
Exactly.
Yep. And they're slowing down, so
that's
it
the end
is
of the
a
stage.
manual. Oh,
end of the stage.
That is the
stage.
Yep.
So that's the end of the stage.
I thought it was the manual. Because that's way too quick for stage 2.
Well, it's because the stage was only 14 laps long, then you added in that 3 laps under caution.
Wow.
Great job on Shake It Bait to win stage 2. Now we're all here for this last stage.
Last stage is going to be 35 laps long. They have 25 in fuel. It is a guaranteed 1-stopper. I do expect 2 tires to be a thing, especially if you want to gain track position, aka the championship.
You want to gain the championship.
You know, personally, 2 tires, 4 tires, no tires, fuel, it don't matter. That ring looks real nice, though.
Alrighty, but yet we got the field back up and going, and yet here we are, stage 3 to end season 5 for the Truck Series underway. Who is going to be our season 5 Truck Series champion? As we now see King Henry makes the dive down to the bottom. He's got the 2 trucks in his sights.
Oh, Jack is on the back of King Henry. Look like terrorists gonna Stay on that hotline. I thought he was going to try to see if he have any room in between him and Shake. Didn't work out. Shake is on block. Leave it alone.
Oh boy.
Jack is going to give that 51 a bump. It's side by side right now. They
The
know what
bump
this
actually
means.
helped him a little bit. Here he comes.
Jake taps that wall just a
Three
little
wide. No. He thought about it.
Jack is backing off. You think he's playing it smart. Here comes that 23 a truck. 3 wide behind the championship 4, championship 3.
Oh.
King Henry's falling. All 4. There's the 3. Oh, freedom. 4 wide.
And here comes Fire Slayer.
Fire Slayer is behind the pack.
Oh my gosh. Fire
Jack
Slayer's
is
been...
falling.
Oh. Keep your foot in it.
Perks is going to make a pass.
Keep your foot in it. Keep your foot in it.
3 wide Fire Slayer.
Keep your foot in it.
They don't like him.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. But that ring look really good though. Here we go. Ain't going to it. Oh. They gonna keep it clean for now. Shaking them, battling up in the front. Jack needs a championship, man. And he bumps 23 up the wall near almost. Here comes King Henry.
Jesus.
They're swallowing the 2.
And look who's coming past the 40 truck right now.
Here comes Fire Slayer. Right behind the 33.
Oh my gosh, what a race we're seeing in our third and final stage. It is Jack that is leading the championship for after making that pass to King Henry. King Henry has been up inside the top 5.
A little bump up from Jack. Jack bumps to 51. That's not going to help. Here comes Fire Slayer. 3 wide. 3 wide. Oh, a bump. A bump again. A bump. Coming into turn 3. Here we go. He's going to back off, leave it back to 2 possibly. Shake is going to get a run. Jack is not clear. Side by side.
Can he clear him?
Electric, can I have your energy for just that amount of time? Because my gosh.
Man, this is some good racing. That's what.
Fire Slayer. Talking about the nerves yesterday. Imagine what they're like right now.
I mean, right now.
Do we have a lap counter?
With the bump.
Yeah,
Fire Slayer himself is the lap counter.
Shake the bump.
Can't find his stream.
We'll see it here in a
Couldn't
moment.
do anything. Shake is going to look under. Fire's going to block. Here comes
He's
Freedom.
gonna have to.
Moves up to 2.
Oh, I couldn't
Freedom.
even see it.
Is he going to think about what happened
Their
last
fuel
week?
and their laps were 10 laps apart, so I'd assume that 28. Jojo.
You said how many?
Oh, that 13
28.
backing off.
28.
Alright.
Yeah, 20. But real quick though, while Electric is going bananas, this has been some really great racing. Right now is all King Henry and Fire Slayer, 2 JGR drivers, and what is not going to be Masopes' final time as an owner, seeing both of his Truck Series drivers.
26 laps to... Oh, wait, no. That was 28 laps to go. Sorry, I'm blind.
Yeah,
I can't read.
so 20. So as I was saying before I got interrupted right there from another JGR driver, not surprised, but yet these 2 drivers want Masopes to ride to the sunset with a Truck Series championship. You know the pressure is on when it comes to these 2.
I mean, not only is he my teammate, but Fire Slayer was in fact my pick.
Yep. And man, this is looking good for him right now. It's up to. Is it really a teammate when it comes down to a championship?
No.
Is it really a
No.
teammate?
Teammate, best friend, idol,
I
sibling.
think they both would do the same thing for a
It don't
championship.
matter.
Side by side, Tiger finally wanting to show up, battling against Shake.
I do know Masopes are here like, no, don't wreck each other. But
Nah, in their brain cells, they like, we fighting for the championship.
oh, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I believe King Henry's drinking a Fireball. Because he asked him what he should drink during the race. I think he has a Fireball, so I don't think he has much brain cells. Other than the fact that he is going for the lead over Amtrick. Here comes the 51 going inside of the 23 with Fireside right behind him. Can he be able to execute the pass and be able to complete it? Or is the 23 going to stick to the high side? There you go, Dallasor again.
Yep, and it's been a battle for that back of the 2 and the 20, but up in this front, like you've been saying, that 18 finally coming up after all the mistakes that he had to go through with everybody else. Oh, and that's a car all the way down in the infield, but he's okay. He ain't died, so that's the Ford truck.
And I mean,
JGR truck.
we know after earlier, Fire is definitely willing to try the top. I mean,
hey, alright. Anyway, so had that 23 still in that lead with the 2 championship drivers right behind him. Tiger is fighting a lot against a championship driver right now. It seems a little and almost put Shake in the wall. And somebody got smacked in the wall. Speaking of, he put Shake in the wall.
Shake is having a tough time right now.
Meanwhile,
okay,
we got a battle for 3rd here. Oh, and a battle for 4th. My goodness, we're just gonna
a battle for 5th. A battle for 5th with the 40 and the 20, but he's gonna let his teammate pass him. Actually, no, he's gonna. Yep. And now it's all the Jack, Fire Slayer, and King Henry. Amtrick hits the wall. Tiger!
23.
Everybody went down to the infield. Here he goes. Nope, he's gonna back off and try to see if he can get a run off this turn. Here comes the 20, shooting off, but they come in the pit.
Oh, they're pitting. Are they trying the short pitting strategy?
That's interesting.
The tires do matter here.
I'm going to keep an eye on Captain Jack because he is now going to be taking the lead over our Championship 4. Right behind the 23.
They can make it on fuel, so this is a severe undercut, but I don't know. Oh,
somebody trying to go into signal into pits. That is the 99 of drunk fest. He was trying to signal coming into pits, but I think he lost it.
What is Greg doing?
What a race this is.
Yep, American King Henry getting out right now. Gotta use this access road. This can cost you a championship too.
Did Fire speed?
Fire, no. He just had a slow stop.
That slow? He came in right behind the 51.
Yeah, he had to have sped.
Flat.
He had to have sped.
Oh, he sped. Yeah, he sped.
He didn't speed. He got a 16 flat. I'm telling you guys, watch this.
What the heck?
Then why
King Henry must have taken 2.
Yeah, he had to have, yeah.
'Cause he's way out there. Yeah.
Yep, and he's way in front of his teammate right
That's
now.
a very bold call right there from King Henry.
Let us know what the lap counter is.
I can tell you when Fire comes. It's because they only ran so many laps under green, and you knew he'd gain like 8 to 10 seconds on Fire by doing that. 21 laps to go. Problem is though, is taking 2 tires with over 20 laps to go is pretty bold.
Yeah.
The bold strategy.
Yeah.
You gotta pray to God in order to make it past the finish line.
He's going to be running more than an entire fuel run on his left side.
Yep. And I don't know if them lefts can hold on.
I do want to say this though, as I start again, is that they definitely went 5 laps too early in my opinion.
Nah, I mean it's all up for this championship. They willing to do the undercut as much as possible so they can try to gain time, even though tires do matter here.
The plan is, or from what I could think, right? They think they're going to gain about a second per lap and be about, let's say, 11 seconds ahead of Jack. These guys, if they go as long as they can, they're going to pit with 10 to go. I'm no mathematician, but even if they gain 1 second per lap for those 10 laps, they're going to be 1 second short of at least Fire Slayer, let alone wherever Henry may be, if he's still ahead of Fire Slayer at that point. So I think their strat essentially is to have the gap coming to the finish rather than having the huge gap now. But the problem is, caution comes out right now. You're lap down on 2 tires, or you're lap down on 4 tires, and I've already pitted.
Caution comes out now. That whole strategy, and they're both a lap down, so it's that's gonna mess up everything for them, especially because only one of them get to be back on the lead path. I mean, the free pass. So it's also another thing. The 88 comes in the pit now. That 20 and the 2 have not went into pit yet. I think somebody's saving.
Somebody's going to have to tell Greg Tires he's lagging pretty brutally. I know he's in P14, and typically he doesn't... I don't know, he's not even in P14, my bad. He's even further back. My mistake. My apologies.
Okay.
How many laps are left?
Okay.
Okay. We have Ty Racing also hitting in the pit road.
Hey, did Andy already pit in the 23?
No, they have not pit, no.
Okay, send me Fire stream so I can keep updated since
I think they're running it all the way out, and then
can one of you two send JoJo Fire stream since I have to keep tabs on the actual stream?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
The real stream that has more viewers tonight.
I do want to say this though. I don't know why King Henry went down to pit that early just to take 2 tires.
Going for it all, man.
Like, oh. Alright. JoJo chicken messages.
Okay.
This stream has 77 comments. Good God Almighty!
Great job on y'all comments. And here comes that 23 coming in the pit.
Why don't you all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe? You know.
And click that follow on stuff.
Okay.
I do want to say this though. Henry is gaining, but the question is, how much time does he have before the end of this race? I mean, he's gonna have to. Electric, I already sent it to JoJo.
Well,
thank you.
Henry is gaining time on Jack, and Fire is gaining time on Henry.
I feel like Jack is saving this solely. I do.
Oh, is Shake pitted yet? Because he's in P9.
Shake never pit. He didn't go to pit yet.
Okay.
And neither has Jack, though.
Yep.
Jack has not pitted, neither has the Freedom outfit.
Fire is certainly lapped down.
Oh man, if you're waiting for a caution, I mean, it could happen, but...
Fire Slayer is about to pass Shake. If he hasn't already, his stream is a little behind.
No, I don't think he had passed Shake yet. We still haven't yet, so...
Well, on his stream, he's on the side of him right now, yeah, so...
I don't know, but Jack,
and here comes the leader.
Jack is coming down this time by.
Yep. With Jack and his teammate both in the pit road. Let's see the stop that the 20 is going to have.
But here's the question, though. That means that Fire Slayer should be...
Oh, Jack didn't take 4. There's no way. He's coming back out.
Now Jack is taking 2.
I think Jack took 2. It looked like he took 4 for a second, but also Freedom. It looked like he took 2 too. Great. Cool strategy because, man, here comes King Henry. Yup, and Jack turn straight right. He's the
Jack has fresher tires though.
Yup, Jack. Yup, and I think King Henry might need to save his tires. He might need to do it because he ran a lot on them lefts.
What happened to Shake? I thought he was like top 3.
Yeah, he was inside of the top 10.
Shake is in P7 and apparently yet to pit, so he's that's an F in the chat.
He's saving out, I think. I think that's what the strategy is. He's clearly saving. I feel
like he's doing that too.
You're not saving 10 laps at Homestead though. I mean, good luck.
Man. I feel like he's doing this somehow, some way, and if he pulls it off, that's gonna be even more of a.
Speaking of that, I mean, they're about to hit 9 to go.
Yep. And who is is the leader?
Henry.
Henry is.
Okay, had to make sure.
Yeah, right now it is 9 to go. This time by. So this is the battle for the championship between King Henry and Captain Jack. As we, in case y'all missed it earlier, we've seen Henry going down, taking 2 tires, and Jack. I mean, JoJo brought up a really good point. Jack just got out of the pits and he's on fresher tires. So if I was Henry, I better start saving as much as you can.
No, I think Henry can make it on tires, and we all know that if Jack does pass Henry and he's still there with 1 lap to go.
Oh yeah, that's game over.
Well,
Like Jack is gaining on him though.
Yeah, but he's
It's a
got
little
7
bit.
laps to catch him and pass him, and stay in
7
front of
laps to
him without
catch
being
is
killed.
good. You know, a season 3 rack looking good right now. You know, that's what I'm seeing.
You know, I think there's a debris coming off of 4 here on the blue part of the track.
I do want to say this though. I mean, how many times have we seen Jack be involved with these championship 4 situations to where he's always in second, he has to be able to make the pass or make some sort of drastic move. Here he is again. I mean, he knows that he's been involved with the with either the Cup or Truck Series, and he knows that this time is now. He needs to be able to make the pass to 51 in order for him to win his first ever championship.
I was going to say, but to add on to that point, you know, like you said, he's been here many times, but how many times has he won?
And of course, the same guy who has been involved with winning championships in Shake and Bake. I mean, that's been his biggest rival. But right now, the person he needs to focus on is at 51.
I think we're at 5 to go.
Has to be, unless
At least.
people correct us in the chat.
At least
Look
it's
like
only
they've been
6.
keeping-
You know, it's
they've been
6.
keeping
We're
the-
coming to 5.
He's
Does
been
he have
keeping that
enough
same
time?
gap. Been keeping that same gap the whole time. And, oh God.
JoJo was cackling at something. What is it?
5 to go.
5
Surely.
to go this time by.
Oh man. Somebody reckless stop.
What's the draft on?
Low. Should be.
Oh, so it's all skill here.
Yeah. All skill and tire wear, really.
If one or the other gets loose off the corner, then
Yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, not it, but if the 20 gets loose, that's it. If the 51 gets loose, it's gonna be. Whew.
He is gaining on the 51 though. Jack is gaining on the 51, coming right off of 4.
4 to go. Oh.
Here we go. Coming down to that end. Yeah, that 20 is there, man.
It's now or never.
Yup, and he's sending it. There you go, makes it stick. Here we go. Coming down to 3 to go. What will Captain Jack do? There go that 51 going all the way down to the bottom.
He knows
They go
that
back up.
if Jack catches his draft, it's game over.
Nope,
He is
he's there.
slowly-
Here we go.
3 to go.
Way to
Yup.
go.
Go.
3 to go. We'll hit this line. King Henry is trying to fight for his life right now. Here comes that 20.
Oh my God.
He's there. 1/10 in, well, at least one car length in between. One car length, but one trunk length right between them.
Jackson,
we
I'm not
go.
saying that.
Coming down to 2 to go.
Oh, boy.
These JGR
The
drivers
right
there.
have a tendency of doing anything to win.
Here we go. What is
These two
Jack
right
gonna
here.
do? What
Here
is
we go.
Jack gonna do? Jack is gonna go look.
2 to go.
Here comes
Oh,
King Henry.
he's there.
not
He's
gonna
there.
block. He's
Oh,
not gonna block.
Henry and JGR. We
He's gonna
walk him all
punch
the
him
way
up in the
down
wall.
there. Come on,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Oh my God. Here we
Side by
go.
side.
Here we go. Side by side.
They're side by
King
side.
Henry's gonna let him pass.
No,
Would
no,
this be
they're-
the last lap?
no.
And
Oh,
here comes the bump.
Oh,
Here
side.
comes the
Side.
51.
What a move. What a move.
The power.
White flag.
Oh, Jack is under. Jack's
White flag.
Jack of cards.
white flag. White flag.
Yep.
We're the
White flag.
What is Jack? What are we going to do for the championship, guys? Here we go. Jack versus King Henry for the championship. Who will be crowned?
Always
Okay,
fucking-
coach.
Side by side.
Oh, he
He
cleared
got
him.
the run.
He cleared him.
He cleared them.
Henry coming out of
Henry's going to get it.
Henry.
Here
Oh
we
my
go.
God.
King Henry
Henry got
over
it!
turn 4.
Henry!
The beater
Henry got
is
it!
gonna win the
Oh
championship.
my
King
God.
Henry
Let's
is your
go.
Season 5 Truck Series champion. Congratulations to King Henry and JGR. Wow. What a race.
All right, Fist, no pressure. Now it's your turn.
What a race.
I know you're watching.
Henry won the
Let's
championship.
go.
And may I remind you, this is his first ever win, and of course, his first ever championship. Congratulations, King Henry.
I just pooed.
Okay.
Masopes is somewhere.
Wow.
He's happy. Henry, I know he wanted this bad. Feels like he doesn't get enough respect in the garage for sure. I think this will help a little bit. Just a little
Henry
bit.
gets it done with a really bold strategy. It played off. What a race. What a finish for the championship.
We know the other slightly more famous King Henry will never get a ring, but this one, he has one now.
What are you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about?
His first ever win,
What
and
you
yet he
talking about,
wins the
Willis?
championship. Hold on. Wow, what a race. What a battle this was for the championship. Everyone in the comments is going crazy. I'm going crazy. We got to get our champion in here.
I mean, Jake, you frowned upon that call.
I am right here.
What is
That's
it?
what champions are made of.
Jojo added the wrong person.
No, I added the right person.
Yo, I'm over here dying.
Alright, let's chill out, guys. Let's chill out.
Captain Jack says, was until I got chopped.
Yeah, Henry is in a party, so he needs to rejoin.
Yeah, let's do some indie laps.
Wow, what a battle that was. What are y'all doing over there?
Don't worry about it.
Yo.
Of course.
Good.
But King Henry pulled a Daniel Hamrick. That was incredible. That was phenomenal.
He pulled a Kyle Larson. What is
Alright.
this?
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to our championship 3 drivers, since I know Jack's still feeling under the weather.
He's
Alright,
definitely
let's
feeling under the
chill
winter
out.
now. I know he's not a
Never mind.
Oh, here he is.
Alright, so first of all, we're still waiting on King Henry, but let's go ahead and talk to our
give him a
championship.
minute.
Yeah, he just won a championship. You thought
Yeah.
he was
He's pooping all over the tables.
You heard him drinking
Okay.
Fireball earlier. Imagine now. He's slammed the one.
Alright, let's go ahead and talk to those that are in the party. First of all, I want to say, gentlemen, what a race. Congratulations on making this far. And of course, what a tremendous race you guys had. Jake and Bacon, we'll start off with you. You seem like that things were going really good up in front. You had a really great race with both stages. But what happened there in stage 3?
I was just a little too loose, and then I hit that seam off of 2, and then I got in the wall, and then me and Tiger were just battling really hard. And then I just, fell apart. And yeah. It's hard to explain. But congrats on Henry with winning the championship. It's about time somebody else won, so congrats on JGR.
Alrighty. Fire Slayer, you there, buddy?
Yep, I got a copy.
Alright, we've seen you up. You had a struggling race within both stages, and of course, you had a gutsy call in the third and final stage. What was the strategy that you had played out?
The strategy I did was not to play. I took 4 tires and should have taken 2, and couldn't make up the gap. I gained maybe 2 seconds. That was about it at most, but that's a lesson learned. GG's to my teammate. We won the GGR won the individual racer championship, and we took the truck championship as a team. So I'm happy. Win-win.
Can one of you add the
Alright,
winning
alright,
championship owner?
Already did.
Hell
Real
no.
quick though, let's go ahead and talk to Captain Jack real quick. Jack, you there, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, Jack. First of all, I want to say you had a phenomenal race, especially right there at the end. What was also the strategy that you made? I mean, it seemed like things were going well for you. I mean, you got a chance to have the fresher tires, but what happened at the end?
Got chopped. That's what happened. No ifs, ands, or buts around it, but got fucking killed.
Oh, now the executive vice president's in
Apologies
here
for.
too. Let's just invite everybody in JDGR. Why not? We'll just have a little.
But real quick though, before we do get to not only can hear you,
You guys are gonna.
guys, you guys have real quick though, guys, you guys have any questions for Shake and Bake, Jack, or Firesire?
Shake and bake.
No,
What
don't
are you
ask me any
doing?
questions. No.
Not asking
What is
him any
that six
questions.
pack doing?
I'll congratulate you on the nice season, Shake.
All right,
I
I
know
got a
you wanted
question for
this one.
Fire Slayer. Grandpa, I was rooting for you. If you would have taken 2, would you have had a shot?
Probably I would have been right up there with Henry and Jack there battling. So
I'm proud of you, no matter what happened.
instead of one truck getting chopped, I would have chopped 2.
Ooh, I was rooting for
W.
you, and you will be on my cup roster next season. 100. Okay, I don't own a team, but
Very well said on that. Electric, you have any questions as far as Shake or Jack and Firesire?
Well, I just wanted to start off with Fire Slayer and work around. Fire Slayer, great job. I mean, you tried your hardest to fight with your teammate and try to get a championship for the first time. Sometimes it don't always work out. You always have next season, I'm for sure. That's if you racing next season. I'm pretty sure you probably is. So you always got next season. Keep your chin up and hope the best.
I do want to
Go ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say I do want to say this though for Jack, Shake, and Fireslayer. I want to say you guys had an amazing race, and myself, Mason, everybody is really, really proud of you guys for making this far. Take this and focus on winning the championship come next season. Once again, congratulations on all the accomplishments you guys have made, and I hope to see you guys come season 6.
Yep. And
Nice.
I want to go straight to Shake. I mean, since you said that the car, not the car, but the truck all got messed up. My fault. No, because Jake was talking about it, so I was still going through my interviews. Jake, what do you
Electric's
think
been
you could
lacking.
have did better in this race in order to see if you could fight for another championship?
Don't ask him questions.
Probably should have ran a few more laps and just have more talent, to be quite honest. That's pretty much it. And get away from Tiger, because he kind of screwed me.
All right. Well,
Jack would be the last one.
do you have any more questions, Watcher?
Yeah, is Jack here?
Yeah, he's here.
I don't hear him.
No. No, he's not here.
Dang. Right. Well, I guess that. Dang. Well, let's go. Keep moving.
Alrighty. I think it's about time to have the man of the hour, the man who just now became the Season 5 Truck Series champion, the living legend himself, King Henry. Congratulations on winning the championship. How are you feeling right now?
Bro, absolutely fucking incredible. Like, words can't describe how much I wanted this. And to have it come down to a race between a guy that I know has more talent than I do, with better tires than I do, coming down to the last lap, coming to the white flag, the crossover, like, I could not have scripted that any better.
Well, first of all, my question for you is that, what happened right there at the end? I mean, it seems like you had the right strategy, you worked your way up, and of course, the battle between you and Jack. Take us through your point of view with your battle with Jack.
The battle with Jack was like, and saying like those last few laps, Mikey was telling me to not watch my mirrors, not watch like my intervals, just look at my tires, my laps, and run my practice laps like I've been doing. And I looked back in my mirror for the first time like 10 laps with 3 to go, and he is right there. At that moment, I'm like, oh no, not like this.
Yeah.
And we go into turn 1. I got a little door tap. Figured that would probably be the end of it. I don't know how I got the run through 3 that I did, but I did slip down below him. And at that point, I was just like, I have to hold my line. I can't let him get around me again, because if I do, it's over. So held the outside line, run the Larson line as much as I can. And it worked. Might have had a little bit of contact there with him. I'm not sure what happened on his screen, if he got loose or if my bumper hit him, but gave me enough space that he couldn't get to me there at the turn 3, and just instantly started bawling as soon as I started off turn 4. Like, my nieces and nephews came in here and like hugging me. Like, this was fantastic. Like, you guys don't even know what this means.
Well, real quick though, I do want to take it to a gentleman who is very, very proud, and I'm gonna let Masopes take it from here. Masopes, the floor is yours.
Yeah, just, you know,
Yeah, I'm
what an
leaving.
opportunity. What an
Yeah,
opportunity
screw
to
you.
field 2 drivers for a championship. Yeah, you know, we got haters, of course. Haters gonna hate.
Let him hate.
But nah, it was really just 2v1v1. That was the game plan all week. Said it last week. Whenever, you know, King Henry made it in off points to get to this race, just told him and Fire Slayer, it's not about which one of you wins it, just as long as one of you does. And so that
Just
was
wreck the competitor.
Yeah, you know, that was a game plan all race. It's 2v1v1, and when we finally got the position on our other competitors that they were racing, both of my trucks were in front of the other 2 trucks, and we just made it work. King Henry got a great amount of space right there and had a good, really good pit stop. I think if Fire Slayer would have taken 2, you know, he probably could have had his name in that bag as well with Jack and Henry. But a really great drive from Jack too. You know, I don't want to discredit him for, you know, not accomplishing the goal that he wanted to accomplish tonight. It takes a lot to reel somebody in like that when the pressure's mounting, and it looked like he was going to do it there for some time, but Henry just had enough to hold him off. So, and that's what it's all about, you know, those moments where it comes down to championship.
Yeah.
So, just proud of my driver, and I'm glad that we can get 1 check mark off this week, and hopefully go for another one with Fistbuster tomorrow.
And of course, another driver that is also in here. I know he has some words to say, so I'm gonna let Kush Knight take the floor on this one. Kush, I know you have some words to say. Can you hear me? Go ahead.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my little brother-in-law. Brought him back into this league. Told everybody he was going to come show out. It might have took him till the very last race to get that win, but that's that Matt Crafton style, baby. You never count anybody out. You never count anybody out, bro. Never, ever. Sleep on the underdogs, see what happens. Happens over and over again throughout history. You don't sleep on people.
Alrighty. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to head and take things over. I know we got some questions for you, but let's go ahead and take it to JGR teammate and Speed Racer. Speed, you have any questions or comments you want to say to King Henry?
No, I don't have any questions. I definitely have a comment, though. Shout out to Henry. Shout out to literally the entire JGR Xfinity team that is in here. Except for Ted. Here at JGR, Masopes, he pitched to me when I came here. He said, here at JGR, we build champions. And, you know, we're here. We're in the championship race for the Truck Series. And guess what? We got a champion. So, congrats to Henry for doing the job. Sorry that Fire couldn't do it, but at least one of us did. And hopefully Fist can do it tomorrow night. And still a little ashamed that I couldn't do it myself.
No worries. And of course, Electric Days. Do you have any thoughts or comments to Mr. King Henry?
Nope.
Alrighty.
One more thing. Since I had 3 shots, I took 1 right after the race is over. So here's the vodka shot. Let's go. Victory shot!
Oh, okay. I do want to say
We're
this.
celebrating.
Yeah, he's definitely celebrating.
Party time.
I do want to say this though to King Henry. That was a Daniel Hammer like style to get your first ever win and a huge win to win the championship. I know you're really happy, and of course your name's going to be part of the HPL history books. So congratulations, celebrate. Congrats on a phenomenal season and what a way it was to get a chance to end it with the championship. So once again,
Well,
congratulations, King Henry. And
shout out to my brother-in-law. Thank you for getting me back in here. Thank you for believing in me. And thank you for not giving up on me, bro. I love you.
I told you to do that shit. Love you too, brother. I told you you win a championship.
And masopes. Great owner. Fuck you, pal. Got your championship.
Okay, then we definitely
Yeah,
do
fuck
apologize
you.
for him. Okay, we definitely do apologize as we'll
BRB.
probably end up going to the hall after this race. Thanks, guys.
I'm a champion. I can do what I want.
Who is we?
Yeah, let's go.
Anyways, what a race this was. Once again, congratulations. Go celebrate, and of course, shake and bake and fire. I know you guys are still in here. What a tremendous job, phenomenal season you guys have, and we'll see you guys come next season.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go, Henry. JGR out.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Congrats, Henry.
And of course,
Thank you, man.
alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for our coverage here of Season 5 Truck Series. And of course, it was a tremendous race from start to finish. What more can you say other than that crazy post-race interview from all 4 Truck Series drivers? At Speed, we've seen a lot of craziness happen, but how about a phenomenal finish that was at the end?
Yeah, and I mean, we've had some craziness go down this season in trucks between the clean races, ones that go green, the ones we enjoy, and the ones that I like to call punt fest, where we're basically just playing a 100-lap game of punt. Definitely and a very fun, interesting season this season, and I'm glad we saw teammate win it. Although it be from a different series, I know Henry wanted this bad, so congrats to him. And man, honestly, I've never heard him get that passionate, so that made me feel a little bit better too. Coach is usually pretty laid back and chillaxed, coincidentally.
Alright, and of course, electric days, we've seen a lot of ups and downs, and of course, it was a bold strategy from King Henry to win this championship. Your thoughts on not only the championship race, but what we saw throughout this entire season?
Well, I mean, this is a great way for JGR to end out their season. As they said, they was #1 team to come into the season, and they showed they was able to do in trucks. I mean, that's one down, as Masos would say. That's one down for them. I mean, it's just great overall racing by King Henry and them. Great job on the championship, and yep, that's it.
And of course, JoJo, you still there, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright, your thoughts on this entire race, and of course, what we saw at the end?
It was very good. The ending we all deserved. 2 championship guys going at it. And yeah, I mean, you can't ask much better. I mean, the real life one sucked. This one was better than the real life one. I was more interested in this, so yeah.
Very well said. On behalf of myself and everyone, we definitely thank everyone who has raced in this incredible season that we had for the Truck Series. But yet, our championship week is not over because we still got to crown an Xfinity and Cup Series champion. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at 7:20 Eastern Time here live on the YouTube channel as we will crown a Xfinity Series champion with JoJo, with Heredia, with Killer, and Jackson Altman. And for the Cup Series, we'll get a chance to call that one as well with Brody, Fistbuster, YB Beta, and AlwaysJokerr. But from everyone here, for Electric Days, Speed Racer, and JoJo, I am Always Jake saying so long for the Truck Series. We'll see you at Season 6.